Hi everyone, so this is Box of Delights Part 2. It's the second in a series of boxes specially designed for your Christmas requirements. So I did this one on a video called Box of Delights 1, and this is to put little Christmas cards in. And if you go to the Box of Delights original, it will tell you where you can obtain the toppers and things. Okay, but we're looking this time at a general box that you can put chocolates or anything, any small gift into. So these have got a ribbon closure. Okay, this one's got simple ribbon closure, but we're going to look at a closure that just slips in to hold the box together, and we'll look at how to add a magnet, so that has quite a satisfying snap to it. Okay, so I've deliberately designed this so it will all come out of an A4 sheet. Okay, in the Box of Delights 1, it's all in inches, and this one is all in centimetres. Okay, so what we need is 21 by 14 and 18.5 by 14, and it gives us a little bit to make our closure. So I'll leave that there for the moment if I can. Otherwise stop the video and take a look. So this is my first bit, which is 21 by 14, and we're going to score at 9 and 12. Okay, so I'll bring that in, and we're going to score at 9 and 12. That's it, finished. So I'm going to fold this, make sure all your edges are lined up, and burnish. So there is my wrap that's going to go round. Now this bit I took from the same series, and this bit is 18.5 by 14, and we're going to score at 3 centimetres all the way round. Three centimetres all the way round, and I'm going to burnish the sides. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's all my burnishing done, and if we have a look at the chart here, I'm going to cut down the score lines, and we're going to take a wedge out, but the wedge must come from the corners and not this piece in the middle. So we're going to snip down to the score line. These go together so quickly. Right, on the back I'm going to take wet glue or whatever you want to do to fix it, and on each corner I'm putting some glue. Right, so fold in the sides, and I look at the outside. My clips have disappeared. There we are. I look at the outside to check that this is level across the top and this is level on the corner. Okay, fold the next bit in, match the corner, hold that in place. Match the corner, check there's nothing over the top. And there is our box. Okay, so we'll put that to one side. So we have the box and the wrap, and I had a small piece that was left over 9 by 2. Now I was going to do that, but I've decided on the sheet was a beautiful border, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to cut that at 9 centimeters. And I need to score at 3 and 6. So I'm going to score 3 and 6. Right. So this will be my tab for closing, and I'm going to just do the corners with a corner rounder just to neaten it up a bit. So one end will be tucked away underneath, the other end will tuck in, and just rounding the corners just makes it a little bit easier to do so. So we're coming back to our wrap. Open up your wrap and we are going to fix our box in inside the wrap. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it against this crease here, and it should give you a little border all the way around there. No glue goes on this side, so that's just free to go on. Now this one, I'm going to pop a bit of glue on the unshaped one, and I'm popping that inside between the box and the outer, but I want the score line here to come right to the edge because it's going to have to come up and over. Okay, so that will be drying. So make sure that it's in the right place, and we'll look at what I'm going to put on the top. Now on the sheet that I pulled out of my box, I've got this lovely pair of robins, but if I put it on there it doesn't really stand out, so I'm going to take a piece of black. It's not going to be big enough, so I'll get another piece. There, and I'm going to stick that down. Place that on, and I'm going to do a fancy edge. So I'm going to go around with fancy scissors, and I'm using my oval as a guide to cut round. So I'm not using any fancy dies or anything. Right, so now if we put that on, that is completely different. Okay. So what I want to do is to mark this side. There. And I want to place double-sided tape to fix this down but I want to avoid that little area there. Come down to there. So this bit has no glue, and I'm just going to put a bit down the middle. There's a bit of extra. You can use anything that you've got to hand. So even I've got some plain card in a minute. This bit doesn't, oh, there it is. Right, so we go back to the thing. I'm going to put that central. There we go. And our little closure will just tuck underneath there. Now, if I wanted to put the magnet on there, right, I could just slide the magnet underneath there and one on there. My magnet has obviously caught onto something. I'll probably find it stuck to one of my trimmers or something. So I'm going to take that off. Place that onto there. And I can just lift that up onto there. So if you needed a better fixing, you've got now one that you can either tuck underneath or with a little magnet on there. Okay, so whatever you've got to hand. Now this one, I've put some panels round all three, and I've put a piece of ribbon that went right the way round and gave me two very sturdy fixings on there. That was ordinary card. This one, I've put panels all the way round, and I've put some panels inside. Now that is extremely rigid, so it depends what you're going to put inside. But very quickly you can build up all sorts of different boxes, and I'm sure you can adjust the sizing as you need to, the way I've adjusted for these. So take a look at both videos and you'll get plenty of ideas. God bless you all.